Good afternoon, children. How are you all? My name is Naveen, TGT English at TSWRS Boys, Jalgaon. In previous class, I discussed the definition of a sentence and the rules of sentences when we wanted to make it. Today, I would like to discuss the basic sentence structure. In that, first we will get over the parts of a sentence. What are the parts in a sentence? A sentence has majorly three parts. That number one, subject, and number two, verb, and the last one is object. And these three are the major parts in a sentence: subject, verb, object. Then I will give the information about these three parts one by one. First of all, what is the subject? The subject is the person or thing that does something. It locates at the beginning of a sentence. It is a naming part. What is the subject here? In a sentence, the subject is the person or thing that does something. Means it is the doer of the action in a sentence. It do something in a sentence. And it locates at the beginning of a sentence, at the first. And it is the naming part. If you look at the subject in a sentence, it must be a naming part. For example, Hari likes cats. In this sentence, if you look at the underlined word Hari, Hari is the naming part and it is the subject in a sentence. If you see, it is at the beginning of a sentence. So, it is the subject in a sentence. Then what is the verb? A verb is a word that expresses an action, occurrence or state of being. What is the verb? A verb is the word that expresses an action, occurrence or state of being. Simply we can say a verb is a word, it denotes an action. Every action is a verb. Then if you look at the example, Hari likes cats, in this likes is the verb. Likes is the verb. And verb is very important part in a sentence. Without verb, there is no sentence and there is no meaning of a sentence. Then if you see the third part in a sentence, that is object. What is the object? An object is a person or thing that receives the action of a verb. What is the verb? What is an object? An object is a person or thing that receives the action of a verb. Simply we can say it is the receiver of the action. The doer of the action in a sentence is the subject and the receiver of the action in a sentence is the object. It receives the action from the verb in a sentence. And it is located at the end of a sentence after the verb. First subject, after subject verb, after verb, last we can see the object. And here the subject is the doer of the action and the object is the receiver of the action. For example, if you see the example Hari likes cats, in this the cats is the object. It receives the action likes from the likes. And who is the doer of the action in this sentence? Hari. So Hari is the subject. So if you remind the sentence again, Hari likes cats, in this the first part is subject and the second part is the verb and the third part is the object. Then in English language, there is an important thing, that is the word order. What is the word order? Means a sentence has a structure or it has a pattern, that is called word order. What is the word order in a sentence? If you see the screen, subject plus verb plus object. This is the word order of a sentence. We can say simply it is the structure of a sentence, and also we can call it is the pattern of a sentence. In English language, word order is very important. If you see the examples, he reads books, I am writing notes, the boy bought a doll. If you see the first example, he reads books, in this he is the subject and reads is the verb, books is the object. In the second example, I am writing notes, in this I is the subject, writing is the verb and notes is the object. If you see the third example, the boy bought a doll, in this the boy is the subject, bought is the verb, a doll is an object. So here every sentence has the same structure, that is subject plus verb plus object. So this is the word order in a sentence. So what we have learned today? We learned the parts of a sentences. Majorly three parts: subject, verb, object. And the last one we have learned the word order of a sentence, that is subject plus verb plus object. So thank you children, have a nice day.